And all eyes will be on the weather in Tarpon Springs tomorrow ahead of the 118th annual Epiphany celebration.
Ceremonies began today with the blessing of the fleet. Each year, tens of thousands of people descend on that area, many to witness the ritual throwing of the cross into Spring Bayou, which we're told is hovering around a chilly 63 to 64 degrees right now.
But there are plenty of other traditions, many ceremonies that lead up to that as well. 10 Tampa Bay's Eric Glasser is live for us from the famous Tarpon Springs Sponge Docks. Eric.
Hey, Courtney, Josh. You know what a special ceremony the blessing of the fleet is. Not only honoring the trade that put this area on the map, but those who continue to carry on that tradition today.
Since 72, beginning in 72.
Anastasios Karastinos has been a sponge diver and fisherman for more than 5 decades now.
I was 18 and I'm 72.
He and others venturing out, sometimes weeks at a time, harvesting sponges.
I do with my heart and I love it too, you know. I'm diving all day long if I want to.
With this blessing of the fleet at these ever memorable sponge docks.
It's why for more than a century now, this blessing of the fleet has become such an important part of the area's Epiphany celebration.
You know, sponging was a very dangerous profession. And so by blessing the fleet, you're blessing that they have a good harvest, that they stay safe throughout the year.
These days, the sponge docks are mostly a tourist attraction, teeming with souvenir shops, traditional Greek restaurants, and bakeries. But just a few feet away, the sponge boats still function, a source of local commerce and a foundation of what created this community. The ceremony is not just a blessing of the fleet vessels, but for the sponge divers. It also honors the memory of those who've lost their lives over the years as well.
All year round is no season for sponging.
Anastasio remembers some of those divers, and although sponge diving is safer today than it was decades ago, he says he always values this annual blessing over his boat, himself, and his community.
So it's a blessing to be down there and be so close to the dolphins, to the turtles, to all kind of life, and mind your own business. It's a gift.
And there's good opportunity still, but it's a very, very hard, laborious work. Again, still dangerous, but you know, those who have the sea blood in them continue to sponge.
And Eric, how many young men are we expecting to take that cross dive tomorrow?
Josh, we were told 69 young men from this area will be in on that cross dive. Many of them were at today's Blessing of the Fleet ceremony. I asked them how motivated by that they were in regard to what will be happening tomorrow here. You'll hear from them coming up at 6 o'clock.